Hello, 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 and welcome to Kaylin's Corner. I'm your host, Kaylin, and this is my corner of the internet, where I talk about anything and everything that comes to mind. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this finds you well. I want to start off this podcast episode by saying thank you for all the birthday wishes. If you didn't know, my birthday was this past Tuesday, and I turned 24. The quarter life crisis is coming. She's coming. Is my cerebral cortex finally fully developed? That's the part that now I need to what's the part of your brain that develops when you're like in your mid 20s? Okay, so I googled cerebral cortex development age, and this is what Google is giving me. Oh, wait, it says AI overview. The cerebral cortex, the wrinkled outer layer of the brain that controls consciousness, language, and perception, reaches peak thickness at around age 2. However, the brain continues to develop and mature throughout adolescence and into the mid to late 20s. So there's no specific answer here. That's cool. I'm sure that it varies by person, like from person to person. But like what's the general consensus? Like can we get like a specific number? I see something that says age 25. Oh, wait, maybe it's the frontal lobe. Wait a minute. Is that the part? But even still, frontal lobe development age considered the CEO of the brain. The PFC, prefrontal cortex, makes decisions and inhibits rash behavior. It's where we process anger, fear, and aggression. It's larger in women and matures a full 2 years before men, usually by the early 20s. Again, no specific age. And like that's cool because I'm sure, like I said, it varies from person to person. I guess maybe it's better that there isn't like a specific age so that way people don't feel bad if they mature a little or they feel like they mature later or earlier cuz like, it's just I don't know, experience, I guess. But like when I'm starting to think about it now. Like when does your body decide that you're done? How does your body know that it's done? Does your body just give up on developing that part of your brain, or is it like, you know what, our work here is done. It's time to stop. Like, how does it know? Your body just does things all the time because it knows. We don't have to think about like digesting our food, or we don't have to think about crying. Like when something strikes us emotionally and we feel the need to cry, we just do it. Well, I mean, like we can hold it back. Yeah, sure. But you don't ever, well, I'm saying you don't, but I'm like talking about myself personally. I don't ever go and like think to cry. Like I don't think before I cry, I just do it. And this isn't news. Like this isn't anything new. I'm just stopping in the moment and processing it and like thinking about it a little bit. Like isn't that like it's amazing and it's kind of crazy. Like our bodies just do the thing all the time. All the time. Like we don't have to tell our bodies what to do. They just do it. And sometimes I feel like not hold on. Sorry. Excuse me. Let me restart that sentence. Sometimes I wish that my like bodily actions were the same. Like I didn't have like mumbling over my words. Excuse me. I'm trying to put my thoughts together. I'm kind of just literally just yapping right now. But sometimes I wish that my like physical actions, well, I guess your body like just doing its thing, digesting and healing itself and all that stuff is physical stuff, but it's not something that you have to think about. But sometimes I wish that like my day-to-day actions, my day-to-day activities, I didn't have to think about. Like I guess in a way I've done them so many times. I've done the action so many times I don't necessarily have to think about it. It's kind of like muscle memory at this point. But I do have to have the initial thought to initiate doing that action. Like, oh, I forgot to brush my teeth before I go to bed. Let me go do that. But sometimes I have the thought and my body just doesn't respond. Like, oh, I should go and brush my teeth right now. But I don't feel like getting up. Or it sounds like someone's in the bathroom right now. I don't want to get up and go check. Even on the off chance that the bathroom is empty and I can just brush my teeth for a couple of minutes and get out and go to bed. Go back to bed, back to what I was doing. But like, what is it that inhibits me from doing the action that I thought of? Excuse me. Whew. Is it just like I don't know. Sorry, don't mind me just having a little therapy session. Maybe this is something you struggle with too, or maybe it's something that you are also curious about, because it's like, I don't know, in retrospect, it's annoying, like having the realization or like the memory, the thought just popping up into your head, but then not doing anything about it. Like, it's definitely a me problem, but why? Why is it so hard to get up and go? Like, I'll still go and brush my teeth, but sometimes I delay it. I delay it. I delay it. I delay it. I delay it for as long as possible, I guess. And then when I do finally do that action, I feel like a little bit of a nuisance. um, Damn. Sorry. I was going to expand on that a little bit more. What I mean by that is like with the teeth brushing before bed, for example, I will remember that I need to brush my teeth. But like I said, either I'm too lazy or it sounds like someone's in the bathroom, but I'm, again, too lazy to go check. So I'll just wait it out a little bit. And maybe like 30 minutes goes by, an hour and a half. And then I'm like, all right, I'm actually getting really sleepy. I need to go brush my teeth before I fall asleep in my bed. And then at that point, the house is like dead silent because everyone else is asleep. And I have an electric toothbrush. And so when I go to brush my teeth, when it's dead silent and I know that the bathroom is empty, I feel bad for brushing my teeth because my toothbrush is noisy. I mean, again, but this is from my point of view. It's noisy for me, but I'm the one using the toothbrush and the toothbrush is in my mouth, so of course it's going to be loud. But how loud is it actually for everyone else? Like, you know, with the doors closed and things like that. And then just like the noises that are going on in the background, like cars passing by and whatnot. But it's usually pretty quiet at night, so whatever. But that's the thing. Like, I start to feel bad for just doing things that I need to do and should do. But I think it's more so because I waited so long to do it. Like, I could have just gotten this out of the way if I had gotten up and done it when I first thought about it. But, like, there was part of me that wanted to, but my body wasn't reacting. Like, my mind was like, get up and go, but my body was like, no, you're staying right here. And it's a little bit frustrating. Even though it doesn't really sound like I'm that frustrated, I feel like it doesn't come off in my tone of voice. I think maybe because I got a little used to it at this point, like, but like, admitting is the first step, no? Like, you can't really change your actions if you don't know that your actions are wrong. So I guess it's more so about pushing myself to go with my initial thought. Like, oh, I need to go, I don't know. Oh, I should go walk my dog right now. Oh, I should go feed myself, because that's another thing that I tend to delay because I'm like too into what I'm doing, or I don't feel like getting up because I'm like sat down or laying down comfy. But like, it's frustrating like thinking back on it myself, and especially since I'm talking about it aloud, I feel like it's like I'm embarrassing myself to do better. But sometimes I guess that's what it takes. I don't know. It's one way to go about things. Not everything needs to be taken publicly, but I was just yapping and I kind of just put it all out there. So maybe this will help someone else who struggles with something similar, or maybe someone has struggled with this and has tips and or advice that they'd like to share on how to overcome it. Anything is appreciated. But either way, like I don't know, kind of just yapping about it. But hmm, admitting is the first step. Where do we go from here? I guess actually, like I said, forcing myself to get up and do things when I think of them instead of delaying it. I think it's because I feel like I have all the time in the world. Like there's no rush, there's no pressure. So it's just, I put it on the back burner until I can't anymore. But I also like low key work well under pressure. Maybe that's, oh my. Hmm. The dots are connecting a little bit. The dots are connecting a little bit. Is it just because I feel like I do well under pressure? Or like just gotten used to working under pressure? Because sometimes I feel like when I take my time with things, they come out okay, but not as well as it could have, even though I started it earlier or whatever. Sorry if there's a lot of noise too. I was fidgeting with my mic a little bit as I was thinking and contemplating, but sheesh. Got myself in a fucking hole here. Just thinking and thinking and thinking. Fuck. It's okay. I did see a TikTok before I started recording and I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. I will link it in the description so that way you can see it and watch it for yourself. But there was someone who was playing, I'd like, it was a string instrument. I don't know if it was like a violin or viola or which string instrument it was, but they were playing it by a pond, I believe it was. I don't want to open TikTok because I know that it's going to stop the recording. So, anyway, I'm just going to speak on it from memory. So they were playing the instrument by the water, and then all the turtles started to like swim towards them. Like they were the turtle whisperer. And I just find that so fascinating. Like, what is it? I mean, it's probably not a sound that they've heard before, so I can understand the curiosity behind it. Like, yeah, I understand the curiosity behind it. Were they going towards it because it was a pleasant sound? I mean, I'm sure if it wasn't a pleasant sound, I'm sure it would just, their initial instinct would be to run away. But what was it, like a calming sound that made them feel safe and want to go towards it? Or did they just get closer because they like the sound of the music? Do animals like music too? Well, oh my god, speaking of animals and music, I saw a headbanging horse on TikTok as well. Like they play like rock music for it and they just start headbanging. And that shit's so fucking lit. Like, so animals must like music. That's so their what is their stream of consciousness like? Especially like animals like the horse that's regularly interacting with humans and being spoken to by humans. Like they must have picked up on the language and whatnot, at least through like conversation and stuff. And people talk to animals all the time, even if they're not sure if they understand them or not. Because sometimes I try to warn the squirrels when I'm heading in their direction, even though I'm sure that they are aware that I'm heading towards them because they can hear me and my dog. But I personally would rather the squirrel run away before my dog sees them because my dog starts to pull on me and sometimes he catches me a little too off guard and I get like a little bit of rope burn on my fingers. It's not a fun time. Okay, so I'd rather just spare myself that moment, scare the squirrel myself, and make it run up the tree or run a little further away so my dog doesn't notice. Other times I'll try to like just sneakily pass by the squirrel like really quickly, keep my dog's attention on me so that way he doesn't start to try to bolt at it. But then it backfires and he still sees it and he runs towards it and I get a little bit of rope burn on my hands. Like you not a fan. I'm not a fan, okay? Damn. But anyway, a lot of animal talk today. Turtles, horses, dogs. Next is the cat. Cause we know I love my cat. I talk about her a lot on here, but she's so sweet. I don't have anything to say about her though. It's not like she's done anything in recent times for me to like. I don't have like a story time or anything about her. No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. But I did give my dog a bath the other day, and I was fighting for my life. Loki, he doesn't like to get baths, and he certainly is not a fan of getting haircuts either. And we do trim him at home, so I was trying to like trim up his face, but he's not a fan. He just moves his face all around, and I try to like work with him. I don't want to make him too uncomfortable because I already know it's not a process he's a fan of. So I try to like work with him and the way that he moves his body. But I was it was too much for me. It was too much for me. But we worked something out. His face is a little choppy looking right now, but he can see. And that's really what counts. That's what counts most to me anyway, because we gotta trim the bangs and the hair in his face because I know that shit's annoying. I don't have bangs, but I have had bangs. And when my hair curls up too, like the hair on towards the front of my hairline shrinks up enough to where I could wear my hair as if I had bangs when it's curly. But and it, like I like the way it looks. I think it looks cute, but the frills in the face kind of get me. I've grown more used to it now. Sometimes it will overstimulate me. Like if there's too much going on and then my hair is in my face, oh my. Oh my. Be ready for the wrath that is about to appear because I don't know. Getting overstimulated is just, it's a different kind of rage. Like everything going on at once. But I've been able to manage that better, not going like on a bit of an outburst. Sometimes I'll have like a little outburst and I'll like stomp my foot or something out of frustration. But like I can hold it together. Shout out to retail for doing that for me because it can be a bit difficult to say the least. But yeah. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But I don't, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. How did I even start talking about this? I just keep rambling and rambling and rambling. Sometimes I feel like I have a lot of incomplete thoughts when I'm talking on here too. Like I start saying something and then, I'm having deja vu because I definitely said this before. Which episode was it? Not sure. But yeah, that's another thing that I do that I've become more self-aware of and have become a little bit more frustrated by. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, baby. It's a work in progress. I don't know if I said this already when I mentioned my birthday initially, but thank you for anyone and everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I do appreciate the well wishes. grateful to be here for another year, another day, because not everybody wakes up in the morning. So happy to be here, even if I'm not live, laugh, loving all the time. We have to have the full spectrum of emotions. Don't forget, you don't know happy if you don't know sad. Well, I mean, you don't appreciate happy if you don't know sad. Because you can be happy all the time, but then you don't really appreciate it as much. At least that's how I feel. And then when you're sad all the time, that's when you appreciate your happiness, your peace, your tranquility. So I feel like when you're happy, you're also at peace. Even though they're two different things, they do kind of overlap. Can you be happy and not at peace? Can you be at peace but not happy? Yes. But for me, I feel like those two tend to overlap. Thinking about it a little too much. Thinking about it just a little too much. Or have I not given it enough thought? I don't know, baby. You tell me. You tell me. Tell me. But on the topic of my birthday, I just kind of want to talk about it a little bit, just because I did some new things. I went to some new places to eat. Anyway, I went out for brunch with my mom, and it was nice. We went to this place called Julian's, and I tried their specialty French toast for the day. I think their specials change on the daily because their menu is online. Like there's a QR code at the table that you have to scan to look at the menu, as opposed to having like a physical menu in front of you. And so I believe that the specials change day to day. But I ordered some French toast from there, and it had bananas and pineapple on top, which it's not a combo that I would go for usually. Not a combo that I would think of myself, probably. Because bananas and pineapple, when are those ever together? Maybe in like a smoothie. I don't even know if well, no, because pina coladas don't have bananas in them. A banana and a a banana and a pina colada sounds intriguing, because pina coladas are milk, pineapple, and coconut milk, right? And then like if you make it alcoholic, the alcohol. But like a banana, I guess it would add to the texture for sure. It'd make it kind of thick, but I feel like the banana, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I'm kind of streaming a little off topic. Although it is a strange combination, I will say I did enjoy my French toast, so it's good to me. Will you like it? I don't know. You'd have to try that for yourself. The French toast was so good though. It was real thick, real fluffy, and the syrup. I'm pretty sure that they say that they use like rose syrup, so it's not like Pearl Mills syrup. It's something else. Maybe something local, something in a glass bottle, something that comes in a glass bottle, perhaps. Because I feel like when I see maple syrup that's labeled as real maple syrup, it's in a glass bottle and not a plastic one. So, I don't know. That's most likely like an overgeneralized statement, but like it's just actually it's more of an observation. Is it true? I don't know, because it's not something that I've like gone out of my way to fact check or anything. So who's to really say? Because I sure as fuck don't know the answer to that. But anyway, It was a good combination, but now I'm really thinking about putting a banana in a pina colada. Like just to try it. Fuck it, why not? You know? Fuck it, why not? Hmm. I'm sure somebody has tried it before, but I don't know. It was good. I also tried their home fries. They were pretty good too. And we got drinks. I don't remember what it was called though. I'm so sorry. But it had like passion fruit and rum. It was one of their specials, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I did enjoy it. And the space itself, like the restaurant inside, it was pretty cool. They have paintings on the wall, and I'm pretty sure the paintings are it's like a spin-off on a classic kind of thing. So there's like a big painting and then a string attached and then a picture of another painting, but it's smaller. The smaller painting is depicted as the original, I'm pretty sure, and then the big one is that same painting but with like a little spin on it. And it was pretty cool. They have like a lot of signs, some neon signs and things. It's a funky space. It's a cool place. I would go again. I did enjoy their French toast. And my mom got it was a falafel wrap with fries. Excuse me. It was pretty good. I did try it. The fries. Did I try the fries? I don't think I tried the fries, but they looked good. Bussin'. What can I say? What can I say? And then I went out for dinner as well for my birthday with some friends. We got some K barbecue at a new spot. I damn, I don't remember the name of this place. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take a moment to look it up. We've gone to K barbecue before. We being me and my friends. We've gone to K barbecue before, but the place that we typically go to is called Sura, and it's delicious. And it does get pretty busy in there sometimes. It just depends on the day. We've gone on all different kinds of days, like all different days of the week, I should say. And it varies. Sometimes you have to wait, but it's usually not too long of a wait. And at that place, they have like another room where you can do karaoke as you eat. But I don't know how I feel about that. Like, karaoke is fun, but I feel like usually the doors left open. I mean, it makes sense because they have to bring food and drinks and whatnot back and forth. So you don't want to have to keep on pushing the door. But like privacy is nice too. I don't know. It's not something that I've experienced before. So I can't really speak on it. But the idea of it, um, it sounds fun. I'm open to the idea of it. The place that I went to is called Eat Korean Barbecue and Shabu. Shabu? Yes. This me it's cute in there. It's a new spot. Although comparatively to Sura, I think Sura has a bit of the upper hand on them. The newer spot that I went to for my birthday, they do have like different pricing options. Like there's like three different kind of ranks, I guess, of K barbecue depending on what you want to order. But and they come with like different prices and things. But the service wasn't too great. I mean, it took a bit for them to get to us and like actually take our order. They got to us fast. Like they sat us down. They probably waited maybe like 2 minutes or so. And then they left us for legit a half an hour. So yeah. But I mean, I'll give it to them. It was pretty busy for a Tuesday night. And they're new, so I'm sure like they're getting into the swing of things still. Might probably won't be returning for a little bit though, just because K barbecue is great, but I've also kind of um had a lot of it. And so I don't want to like get myself sick of it because then I'll never want to return to eat K barbecue anywhere ever again. But the food K barbecue, oh my god. I'm maybe I'm just speaking a little too harshly, but like I know how I get sometimes. Like the snacks that I don't want to say get addicted to because I feel like that's a bit of a strong way to phrase it, but like kind of like a comfort snack kind of thing. Like I cycle through my snacks. So if I have something that I really like, I'll just keep on buying it and eating that same thing until I get sick of it. And then I don't really eat it again until someone like randomly offers it to me or if I randomly crave it. But it's usually like kind of stuck on it for a little bit, on to the next. Stuck on it for a little bit, on to the next. Do I have any snacks that I'm really into right now? Hmm. Actually, there's these panda snacks. Let me see if I could. Oh, I literally just Googled panda snack chocolate and it's like the first. And they're called Hello Panda. The brand is Meiji? Question mark, question mark. It's spelled Meiji. But they have, well, at least the flavors that I've seen myself and I've tried myself have been the chocolate and the strawberry ones. The strawberry ones are my favorite, but the chocolate is really good too. It's nice to have like a sweet treat that isn't chocolatey but is still on like that same kind of par because I feel like for me it's usually I either get like a chocolate bar or like sour candy like some gummy worms or something. But I sometimes I want something sweet but has like but isn't gummy. Like something that has like a different texture. And so that little bit of crunchiness but with the sweet and it's still kind of like fruity because it's strawberry. Give it to me, please. I'm a strawberry girly. What can I say? I had like a little two-tier cake situation for my birthday. The bottom tier was cookies and cream. Well, it was like chocolate cake with was it vanilla frosting and then like Oreo crumbs on it, and then the other cake was strawberry shortcake because I'm a strawberry girly. They were delicious. What can I say? You get the best of both worlds, you know. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, the strawberry panda snacks specifically, well, the panda snacks because I do consume both of them. I feel like a lot of the time that that I go looking for them anyway. The strawberry ones are out of stock, so it must be somebody else's favorite too. And but hey, that's okay. It's cool. But they're really good if you ever get a chance. If you ever see them, I think you should try them because they bust. Mm-hmm. Crunchy but kind of soft. It's. I'm a texture girly. What can I say? Texture girly, strawberry girly. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. And watch me start getting ads for that now. The panda snacks. Uh, they're always listening. How did I even start talking about this? What the hell? Boy, what the hell? um, hmm. That felt kind of random. Although, yeah, no. Ooh, another snack that I'm low key obsessed with, at least right now. Cliff bars. Cliff bars. They're kind of pricey. Not even kind of. They're pricey, but they're delicious. That Cliff bar will keep me full for a while. Like I can have one for breakfast and with like the accompany with the hmm? What the frick am I trying to say? I'll have one for like breakfast or something, accompanied by like a drink and another snack. It'll keep me full for a good couple hours. So shout out to Cliff Bars. We love you. I think chocolate chip and white chocolate macadamia are my favorites. And I don't know if anyone listening is a Cliff Bar connoisseur. That sounds a little too serious. I don't mean it like anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Has anyone listening consumed a crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar? Because I don't know if it's just me, but those low-key taste like peanut butter and jelly. But it doesn't say anything about like jelly on the packaging. It's a crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar. But when I eat it, it's like I'm eating a crunchy peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And it hits so hard. I haven't had one in a while though, because I tend to like stick to the same ones, which right now are white chocolate, macadamia nut, and just chocolate chip. Because you can't go wrong with chocolate chip. Like, if someone asks you for cookies, I feel like you can't go wrong bringing them chocolate chip cookies. Like, if they weren't specific, like, what do you mean? What kind of cookies do you want? M&M, sugar cookies, the soft baked sugar cookies with that little bit of frosting on them. I know those get a lot of hate, and it's a real controversial food for whatever reason. But to me, them things go hard. It's like soft, but I can't have too many of them unless I'm having like a milkshake or something with it, or even like a glass of milk to wash it down. But like I wouldn't want to dip the cookie in the milk, so it's just like the milk just to drink. Sometimes, okay. Some of you are gonna hate me for saying this, but sometimes a cold glass of milk hits hard. Just like I don't know, but it has to be in the moment kind of thing. Like I have to kind of want it. Like I'm not gonna go in the fridge looking for something to drink and think, oh, milk. No, I'd have to want the glass of milk. Like I could go for a glass of milk right now, and then I'll go and pour myself a glass of milk and I'll drink it. But it's not my beverage of choice. It's not my go-to beverage. So let's not get it mixed up. And if I had to pick, I don't know if it would be like a glass of whole milk. It would probably be like a glass of almond milk, sweetened almond milk, because why would I do that to myself? But also a glass of whole milk isn't it's not the worst thing. Especially with like Oreos or something. I was gonna say you can't have a glass of almond milk with Oreos. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to listen to me. It's okay. But me, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Don't knock it till you try it though. So I I'd have to try it and get back to you. Not that anyone is pressing for this information, but I just saying I don't know. Because now that I'm thinking about it, Oreos and almond milk, sweetened. Oh, did I say just sweetened almond milk? Sweetened vanilla almond milk. Because I don't know about that plain almond milk. If we're being real for a minute, that plain almond milk, like no sugar, no nothing, just nuts and water. I don't know if I could do all that, baby. Or all that. There's not much in there. I could have just made this myself. Just bought myself a bag of almonds and let them soak in some water. But you didn't. Yeah. But I could. I could also probably just make my own vanilla almond milk. But do I really want to? No, not particularly. Not particularly. Maybe one day just to try it, just to say that not just to say that I did it, but to try it, like as an experience kind of thing. I made my own almond milk one time, it didn't go too well, or like it went well, but it was more work than it's worth, kind of thing. You know? At least that's how I am feeling about it currently. I feel like well, I don't know. Because sometimes when you make those kinds of things at home, like the flavor really sticks out more. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, it was a lot of work, but the flavor is much better. So maybe I will continue to do this. So many possibilities. Just thinking on and on forever. But yeah, so a cold glass of milk is good on occasion, but really the occasion is when I randomly feel like it. It's not something that occurs very often, not even once a month, maybe once a quarter, if that. Maybe semi-annually. I don't I don't go out of my way to consume milk. I'll have it with like a bowl of cereal, maybe. I'll put it in a smoothie. A bowl of cereal, a smoothie, in a mug cake. Because I don't know what other way. Huh. A mug cake with almond milk? How would that turn out? I I don't think it would be quite the same, but that's just me. My initial thought anyway. It probably would turn out pretty similar. Would the taste be different because the almonds are in there? Maybe. Now I kind of want to try it and make a mug cake with almond milk. I've only ever done it with whole milk. So I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. These are the things that I think about sometimes. This is the first time I've thought about it though, actually. So, keyword sometimes. Damn. Why did I start talking about this? This is like the third time that I've said that. I just keep on fucking meh, meh, meh. Oh, because my controversial statement was me saying a cold glass of milk is good sometimes. On occasion. On occasion. Nothing too crazy. Maybe not even like a full cup, just enough to like have it washed down. Whatever. Just like, not like a sip, maybe like a gulp. Let me get a gulp of milk real quick. Let me get a shot of milk. What are you, a cat? Oh, let's. Hmm. 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 My cat doesn't even drink milk. It's because we don't give it to her. But she doesn't. You're not supposed to. Are you? No, she's good with her water. Listen, I'm not even gonna go into that wormhole right now. Should I start giving my cat milk? I feel like probably not. No, she be alright with what she got with her water. She's good with her water. Water is good for you. That's what I mostly consume anyway. Water, sometimes juice. I am a drink girly though, low key. Kombucha. Kombucha goes hard. Kombucha goes hard. I tried I think it was like Island something. Island Nectar? Let me see. Island Nectar Kombucha. Baby. Oh, Island Bliss. It's called Island Bliss. It's so good. It has passion fruit, puree, orange juice, and guava juice. It's delicious. I also tried, I think it's called Peach Paradise. That one is pretty good too. I think the Island Bliss kombucha actually might be my favorite. I really like the Guava Goddess. I said kombucha like as if there's only one brand of kombucha. I'm talking about the GT kombucha, by the way. I haven't really expanded too much into the other kombucha brands. Like I think Health Aid is one of them. Kavita is another one. But I typically stick to GT Synergy kombucha, and they're pretty good. I enjoy them. The only one that's not too good in my opinion is the green one. I think I don't remember what it's called. But it's not my favorite. Like I bought it once to try it and that was it. She's not for me, and that's okay. Is it called like Island? No. I was gonna say Island Green, but I feel like I'm thinking about something else. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, it's called Multigreen. The Multigreen GT Kombucha. She's not for me, and that's okay. But yeah, I do think that the Island Bliss might be my new favorite. I just tried it legitimately yesterday, but it's so good. It's so good. I also like the Guava Goddess one. That one is really good too. And I think it's the winter edition because they do like seasonal flavors. I think it's the winter edition that has like blood orange in it or something. It's so good. Shout out to. Oh, sorry. I got distracted by my Google search. Shout out to my bestie Steph for putting me onto kombucha because it goes hard and it's good for your guts. Yes, it's called Pure Love. It has blood orange, hibiscus, and rose. I'm not the biggest floral person, like roses specifically, especially, but the blood orange and the hibiscus in here, they overpower the rose for me. So it's she's so good. She's so good. Pure love. Is she made with love? Yes, it is the winter edition too. Too good. Brain big brain moment. Big brain moment, babe. Um yeah, but like so when I have like drinks, that's not water cuz I do have my big water bottle that I carry around with me and drink pretty and drink through excuse me. I started looking at my phone and not paying attention to what I was saying. I am a bit of a drink girly. I do have my water bottle that I sip on through my goodness. I do have my water bottle that I sip on throughout the day, but I do like to drink other things too, like smoothies and kombucha, and sometimes I'll have like a protein milk or something. The core vanilla milk is so good. I like the chocolate one too, but I wish there was a strawberry. Or maybe there is a strawberry and I've just never seen it to try it, but I'm a strawberry girly, so we shouldn't be surprised that I want a strawberry flavor because it goes so hard. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah. Sometimes I'll grab a soda, but not too frequently. If I am gonna grab a soda though, it'll probably be like a Dr. Pepper. A Dr. Pepper cream soda, perhaps. Or even like no, I feel like that's really it. Maybe like a Coke cherry if I'm feeling it. Or a Coke vanilla if there's no Dr. Pepper cream soda, but not the biggest soda gal anymore. Like, I don't know. I feel like I would get excited to drink soda in the past when I was younger, anyway. But now it's kind of like, yeah, well, I experienced it before, so is it good? Yeah, but not necessarily my go-to drink, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, damn! Now I want more kombucha, even though I literally just had one this morning. It's fine. Oh my god, it's been 50 minutes already. I don't know where the time has gone. I've literally just been yapping. I didn't expect to make like a full on like episode, even though I started this whole recording with me saying my intro to my podcast. I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna if I was actually gonna like pull through and keep this going for whatever reason. But thanks for listening to me ramble and yap about all the random things that came to my mind today. I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode because I am going to be ending it here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Or you'll hear me in the next one, really. But thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.